Please join us while the RCHS choir sings our national anthem. Thank you. Folks, as is our tradition, the Marching Tigers open tonight's celebration with the playing of our school song, One Tiger Nation. Please help us as we cheer on the Tigers.
Everybody listening online, it's freedom929.com. As brought to you by Eagle Sense Automotive Center on South Carolina in Olney. You can check them out for all of them. Automotive Center here in Olney. Around the little line like conference break, all at 500 record.
Then I'm going to go ahead and play the intro.
The overall record in terms of conference, Olney and Harris will not play as many games. Keys in Westfield and Lawrenceville both at 3-3 in the league, 3-3 overall in the year. Olney and Harris both 2-2 in the league. Harris 4-2 overall, Olney 3-3. We kind of covered that as well. The Red Hill Salukis, they picked up a win last week. They picked up one over Ottawa and Palestine, Hudsonville.
Happy homecoming 2021, Tiger fans. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tiger Athletic Field on the campus of Richland County High School for tonight's homecoming game between our visitors, the Paris Tigers, and your own Olney Tigers.
Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the
Paris,
Paris
under the
Sports
direction of head
Network.
coach Jeremy
Brought to you by
Clodfelter.
the Stewart and Carroll
Here's tonight's
Funeral
game with an
Home,
overall record
White
of
Sheep
4-2
Metal Heating and Air
and
Conditioning,
3-2 in the
Farm
Little
Credit,
Illini
Illinois,
Conference. While Our
Prospect
Tigers
Bank,
under head coach Matt
Soleil
Music
Body Salon,
come into tonight's game with an
Diamond
overall
Brothers
record of 3-3 and 2-2
Ingram Waste Disposal,
in the LIC.
Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Paris Sports Network. And we've got football in store for you tonight.
Yeah, hopefully anyway, Beej. I think we might still be having some issues, but we're working on it. Nonetheless, Paris made the trek down 49 down to Olney, and it's homecoming down here tonight, so I'm sure there's going to be a long halftime, as well as probably maybe a couple minutes late getting started. So.
All right, they said they could barely hear our commercials here. Let's play that intro one more time to make sure we thank our sponsors. And we'll crank the volume up on it this time and see how it goes.
Yep, sure can. He's Dick, number 1 will be our quarterback. Colmeyer, 41, will be our big running back. Eli Moore will run the ball some, too. 32, Eli Moore. That's our main.
All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. We are having some issues here.
Atkinson, he'll run an end around occasionally. Yeah, 18. And then throwing the ball, we'll throw the ball 85.
Getting commercials to play, maybe reading all of our sponsors live tonight, and that's certainly doable. We got a lot of them to thank. So right now, let's do that here for the time being. Let's do that here for the time being. We want to thank Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheep Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, and the Edgar County Community Foundation. We also have several affiliate sponsors we want to thank, including Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Thank all them. Lenny?
We want to thank all them. Lenny, commercials won't play tonight.
They're not playing.
They're not playing.
That's not good.
I click on it and I hit play and it doesn't do anything.
That's not good.
No.
Everything else working though?
Seems to be.
Seems to be.
Okay. Well, at least we can get the game on anyway. That's the
Yep.
main thing.
Streaming okay. Says we've live now for about 10 minutes.
Camera's working well. Folks at home.
Camera's working well. Folks at home going to get to see the game.
The Tigers won the toss.
So the Tigers won the toss. They have deferred. We will get the ball in the second half.
What are your thoughts on that, Lenny?
What are your thoughts on that, Lenny, if you were the coach? Do you take the ball first or do you defer?
Well, in Paris's case, I'd rather have it the second half because so far this year, it seems like we've been a second half team. It seems like we go in at halftime, we make some adjustments. We always come back out the second half. It seems like we played better, so I would rather have the ball the second half to start with. But you can look at it the other side of the coin too. If you've got a solid team and you're real confident, take the ball first, put points on the board first, put the other team in the hole right off the get-go. So it's like you said, it's just
It's a coin toss.
50-50, I guess.
It's a coin toss.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's putting a lot of confidence in your team.
That's putting a lot of confidence in your team, saying, no, we don't want the ball. Our defense is going to stop you this first time out. I think as a defense, you want your team to defer. You want to get out there first and stop them on that first possession and set the tone.
Matt Hart and James Schrader.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC, has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
Guys, your efforts and time spent during the season is very much
All right, we had a
appreciated.
commercial play.
All right, we had a commercial play. Thank you to Diamond Brothers there. I'm glad one finally fired off. They're going to sponsor the opening kickoff.
Got around the 15-yard line, going right
Got around the
back up.
15-yard line, going right back up the middle. Good return for the Tigers. A decent field position up at the 30-yard line.
Returns it up over the 20-yard line. Tackled there by number 41.
Fancy camera work tonight.
No fancy camera work tonight, Lenny.
At home, we can
When
tie
we
in
work
the
at home,
schools
we can tie into the school's huddle camera on
press box and get
the press box and get a
Tonight you got
nice view of the field. Tonight you've got me running the camera and the clock and everything else, and we're down to 11:52.
First and 10 for Olney from their own 30-yard line.
And I'm nowhere close to setting the clock there. 11, 52, not 152.
Yeah, Olney's looks like they're going from shotgun, double backfield. So
the game there.
Not much of a gain there.
Handoff over the right side by number 32 Hudson Lather. Tackle there by number 50 Mason Boatman of Paris.
looks like they're going to give him one. Lathrop, the ball carrier, picked up, yeah, maybe two. Okay, I guess we'll give him two.
Scoreboard up on the clock.
Get the scoreboard up on the clock as Olney lines up in the shotgun again.
A lot of pressure on him. Pass complete.
A lot of pressure on him. Pass complete to the outside.
Out around the 41-yard line.
Out around the 41-yard line.
Number 8 was a recipient of that pass. So
Played by number 7 Norman Phillips of Paris. That'll be enough for an Olney Tiger. It'll be first and 10 for Olney. From their own 42-yard line.
All right, now having issues getting the scoreboard up and going. Short gain up the middle, going to pick up a couple yards out near the 45-yard line. I think they're going to spot it.
Number 5, Ethan Curl for Paris. Gain of 3 on the play. We're going to have 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. From the Olney 45-yard line.
Nothing on that one. Back near the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on that one. Back near the line of scrimmage again.
That's there in the backfield by
Actually lost about a yard. So.
We'll take that.
Yeah, we will.
Pass to the right. That one's complete.
Little pass to the right. That one's complete. He's got the first down.
Complete to Kelby Sieber. That's enough for an Olney Tiger. Over by number 5. It'll be first and 10 for Olney from the Paris 45-yard line.
Okay.
Complete again to the outside.
Complete again to the outside.
40-yard line. Gonna pick up
Out around the 40-yard line. Going to pick up another 6 yards or so here.
Shoved out of bounds by number 15. Brady Cripps. Paris. And a 5 on the play. We're 2nd and 5 for Olney. From the Paris 40-yard line.
down to 8:43 here in the quarter.
Down to 8:43 here in the quarter. They're going to keep it off the left side this time, and just shy of the first down.
Tackled there by number 7, Norman Phillips of Paris. They're gaining 4 and bringing the 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
All right, got the clock finally kind of set up there here in the scoreless first quarter.
A slow start for us there, Lenny.
A little bit of a slow start for us there, Lenny, but I think I've got it all ironed out over here finally.
So only on a big first drive.
So only on a big first drive.
Yeah, they are.
Facing a 3rd and short here, about 1 yard to go. Ball marked at the 46-yard line. Brown back in the pistol this time. He's going to hand it off, number 32 off the right side. He's going to have the first down, but not much more. Looks like forward possession is going to stop him. Right around the line of scrimmage.
Say he got the first down though. He only needed 1, and that's about what he got.
Is that Lathrop?
Yeah.
Number 32, the ball carrier.
Hudson Lathrop. Yeah.
Krippus on the tackle for the Tigers. All right, twins wide to the left this time. Actually, they're going to put the tight end on that side too. 2 tight ends set. One back in the backfield now with Brown. Looking to his left. Now scrambling over to his right. He's going to have to keep it himself and picks up a couple yards. Try to zoom in there for us a little bit.
He gained a couple on that carry.
I didn't start the clock again. A lot of irons in the fire
yeah,
here.
I say you got your hands full tonight.
7:03 on the clock. Brown back in the shotgun again. They're going to send 3 receivers wide to the left this time. Lathrop in the backfield with Brown. Flushed out to his left. He's got pressure. He's going to have to keep it himself. And he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage near the 35-yard line. .6:42 to go here in the first quarter.
Looks like no gain on the play.
I think he got a little farther than I thought he did. 3rd and long now. Big play here for the Tigers.
Yeah, it is. We need a good stop here. Olney's got a pretty good drive going because they started from their own 30.
They've already converted 1 3rd down. Twins wide each side this time. Looking deep to his left. Nope, comes down. It's going to be short of the first down. Good tackling by the Tigers. Norman Phillips on the tackle for the Tigers. Curl in there as well. Just under 6 minutes to go. Facing fourth and about 3 yards. 2 or 3, Lenny. They're going to go for it. Out of the pistol formation again. 2 receivers wide each side. They're trying to draw us off here, Lenny.
I think so, but the Tigers have been pretty disciplined for the most part this year.
Now they snap it. The pass batted at the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
It's
they
still
say he
caught.
caught it, yeah.
That's going to be a first down for Olney. About 5:20 to go. Olney just keeps marching down, Lenny, picking it up as they need it. Brown back in the pistol formation again. 2 backs in the backfield with him. Oh, hit
there's a
hard
good-
in the
yeah.
backfield. Slammed to the ground. Bartley and Kohlmeyer in there. Slam Beard to the ground. That's going to be a loss. I'd like to see more of those.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to make 2nd and 12 now.
Twins wide each side again. Brown in the backfield. Looking to his right this time. Now back to his left. Got some pressure on him again. Scrambles and ducks to the ground. The pass is complete. Gets out of bounds. Lenny, how about that catch by Zachariah
Wow.
Weiss, number 44?
That was quite the catch.
I don't think I got the camera down there, though, unfortunately. Did a good job. He stopped right at the out-of-bounds line, made sure he had both feet in.
Well, so far, Brown's perfect. He's 6 for 6. So.
Now they're going to whistle the play dead. They were pitching to the right that time. That's against Olney.
Offsides only.
All right, that'll bring up
That'll-
1st and
yeah.
15 now.
That'll help maybe get our defense fired up a little.
Three receivers wide to the left, or right that is. He's looking to his right, going to roll out. Pass complete near the 5-yard line, makes a cut, and he walks into the end zone.
Yeah, he does.
A quick 6-0 lead here for Olney. And they'll do that weird thing on the extra point where they set everybody all off to one side and then run over and line up. About time of possession, Lenny. They used over half of the first quarter on that drive.
Yeah, they did. They marched it right down the field, too.
There's a flag as they took the kicker out. They'll tack this on to the kickoff. Wait for the official signal here. They're going to send us back out for the 2-point conversion now instead. Well, Lenny, as we've seen this year with some close-scoring games, 1 point can make a big difference.
Yep.
You hate to give him 2 here when you already gave him 1. Maybe a bit of a break for the Tigers. Maybe we can stick them here and take a point off the board. Again, going to come out of the shotgun. 2 receivers wide each side. Tigers are going to match up man-to-man defensively, it appears. You about have to at this point. Just stop him at the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. The pass is dropped. Right off of his fingertips, Lenny. He's going to want that one back later.
Yep.
But the Tigers dodge a bullet. We give up a point, but we give up a touchdown, but we take a point off the board there. 6-0, Olney leads. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Tom Carroll and his family and staff at Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home are dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve. Sincerely caring for your family's needs, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports all Paris Tiger athletes. It's first quarter here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers down 6-0 to Olney. And officials
offsides, yeah.
Going to back this one up.
I think so. Olney was offsides on the kick. Somebody could clear over on the right side, was about 2 yards ahead of the kicker.
4:03 to go. They're going to back it up, I think, just 5 yards and try again. Yep, they're going to kick from the 35-yard line. All right, Olney to kick off again now from the 35. Real high kick, but not super long. Picked up at the 20-yard line. Big miss. Another tackle broke. Look at him go. Still sliding by tackles out near the 50-yard line. Number 7, Norman Phillips.
Yeah. Good field position for the Tigers. Looks like they're going to spot it about the 46, maybe 47. I don't know. It is a 47, so.
All right, good field position for the Tigers on our first possession. Already 3:54 left here in the first quarter, though. So you've got to wear their defense down now a little bit, Lenny. We need a drive.
Yeah, we do.
Going to bring a man in motion. Look for that jet sweep. They're going to hand it to him. It's Phillips coming around. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, just shy of 5. .3:30 on the clock. 2nd and 6 now for the Tigers. I'm going to refer to Paris as the Tigers and Olney as Olney.
That works.
Not the only way I can keep it straight.
There you go.
All kinds of guys in the backfield this time for the Tigers.
Kohlmeyer's gone all the way, looks like. Yes, sir.
He just about outran my camera, Lenny. I've got it tight so it won't wobble. I couldn't turn it fast enough. I didn't know Kohlmeyer had that kind of speed.
Well, it's going to be a 49-yard run for Kohlmeyer for the touchdown. So
if I let it spin too fast, I'll make everybody seasick. Now I didn't want to turn back. My stand stuck. There we go. All right, lining up for the extra point attempt now. The hold is down. The kick's up. It looks good from here. It is.
It is good, yep.
3:06 to go here in the first quarter. The Tigers take the lead now, 7-6. I know I wanted a long drive, but I'll take a quick touchdown too.
For sure, that'll work.
No complaints. We'll take a quick break and be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
Still here in the third quarter, 3:06 to go.
First quarter.
First quarter. I'm thinking third because I'm setting a 3 on the clock because I've got the clock off. There we go. 3:06 on the clock, you can see. Still says 4:13. Trust me, it's 3:06. It doesn't have our score on there either.
Well, the Tigers are up 7-6. So.
Yep, we are up here in the first quarter, 3:06 to go. I'll try and get that straightened out for you here in a moment. Scooped up on the run at the 23-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Boy, he went right through Paris that time all the way down to the 50-yard line. Ooh, I thought he was going to get a whole lot more there for a moment also. All right, now the scoreboard is right again.
All right, Olney's going to start from their 50, so.
Gonna pitch it to the right.
Lathrop's going to pick up about 5 on that carry.
You know, Lenny, we thank our sponsors all the time for making this broadcast possible. I got to thank Nathan Bell.
Oh, no doubt. He bails us out every time we have an issue, doesn't he?
And even right there, the reason the scoreboard's working, Nathan didn't actually do it. He gave me a tip yesterday at school on what I could do to the scoreboard if it quit working. Boom, up and running again. Nathan saved the day. I'm glad I was paying attention. Looking to pass to the right side. Pass is well short. Like a miscommunication there, looking for a comeback, and he got a fade or something out of it, but 2:22 to go, and it's going to bring up a big third down, and so far third down has just been a cakewalk for Olney.
It has been. But it's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Corner coming up on the left side. Lined up man-to-man. They go that direction. Incomplete again. 2:19 on the clock. And the Tiger defense saw something that time, Lenny. All the other cornerbacks were off the line of scrimmage. They brought the left corner right up. He real close man-to-man, and he was sitting right on him. It's right where the pass went. Tigers played that one perfectly. Now they're going for it on a 4th and 6, where if you punt the ball at all here, you can really pin us down deep.
Yeah, no kidding. But
he's lined up deep in a shotgun. He could do a pooch kick. He is. And it's blocked. The Tigers recover.
Paris got it. I couldn't see who blocked it. I think 68, maybe Gabe Winans. Well,
They're
England,
going to
I
give
guess.
Ingram credit for it. He came up with it. So field position in favor of the Tigers now on this drive.
Yeah, Paris is going to start from Olney's 48, so.
All right. Three wide receivers wide to the right this time, one to the left. Looks like Board in the background, in the backfield, that is. Dick just keeps it himself, right back up the middle for a short gain. Gonna spot Ethan down just shy of the 45. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Well, gee, Lenny, I was hoping we'd just score every time we ran a play. I'm kind of bummed now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still early, though. We didn't score on the first play last time. It was the second play.
That's true. Okay.
Because the first play we won that jet sweep, that end around or whatever you want to call it.
That's right. Norman had a good carry on that one. Dick's going to keep it him to the left side this time. Good spin move. He's got the first down. Minute 22 to go here in the first quarter. Another fresh set of downs. Looks like number 3, Trey Lee, running in with the play that time. He'll come wide to the right with Nick Moeller. Looks like it could be Board again in the backfield with him. I'm liking these big chunks we're picking up tonight.
Eli picks up, yeah, he got about 5 on that carry, so.
Pick up 5 yards every time. We're going to be very successful tonight. Braden Atkinson checking in that time of the play. He'll come wide to the near side. That Drew Pinkston, I think, lines up there wide with him. Oh. Dick faked the handoff. The read option, keeps it himself down the left sideline.
Good job there by Dick because everybody keyed on the running back.
Down to about 6 seconds to go. Be the last play of the first quarter with the Tigers threatening to score again. Well, Ethan did a great job of reading that rush that time with that handoff on the option and keeping it himself.
For sure, because like I said, the whole defense keyed on Eli back there in the backfield. So
he got hammered. This time they give it to Eli up the middle. He had one guy down around his legs and 2 more there quickly to help.
See what they give him, though. I don't think he got much, maybe a yard.
I don't think they moved the marker at all.
I'm not sure they did either, but.
All right, no gain on the play or not much. No gain. They're just fixing the chains up for the second quarter. We're going to move to the other end of the field. We'll be right back here in just a second on the Paris Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois.
Second quarter action now, ready to begin. Paris still in the huddle, ready to come back. The score just 7-6. We've seen a lot of action, though, in this first quarter already, Lenny.
Boy, we have, and it's been a pretty quick first quarter, so.
Well, we've been running the ball every time, and they've been completing most of their passes.
They have.
When you do that, you don't have a lot of penalties. The clocks just keep running. All right, so they gave him a yard on that last carry, so the Tigers looking at 2nd and 9 now. Dick in the shotgun by himself this time. 4 receivers to the right, and they're going to bring him in motion. Look for the jet sweep. They're going to hand it to him. Norman again.
Nowhere.
Yep, Phillips wrapped up and dropped. They were ready for it that time, Lenny.
They were. I was going to say.
So I think you wait about 3 series, you bring that back, you fake that handoff to Norman, and then you throw a pass to your inside receiver trailing back to the left side of the field or something, because everybody's going to be over pursuing at that point.
For sure.
So hopefully they're just setting that play up now. Or at least if I was playing a video game, that's what I'd call it. I don't know.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah. I don't win many of those games, but. Not sure who had the ball that time there for the
Ethan Curl,
time.
I think.
Ethan Curl, the ball carrier. Now we're looking at a long 4th down. All right, Lenny, we were talking about this on the way down to the game. We won a game 3-0 because of a field goal attempt. The hold down. The kick is blocked. Picks it up, and he's going to be brought down. Lenny and I were talking on the way down here why we don't see more field goal attempts of the 30-yard variety, especially when we got a guy that has the leg to do it. He's shown. Maybe that's why we can't block him.
Maybe. Well, now our defense is going to have to stand up and stiffen up.
You know, at that place, when you got a long 4th down, you might as well give it a shot. If you miss it, you don't give up any field position. You throw an incomplete pass. It's right there, so. Two receivers wide each side here for Olney.
Uh-oh. Big hole. Big hole.
Tigers hung with him. He did have a big gain down to the 40-yard line. We do have a flag. I didn't see where the flag came down at.
Well, I'm guessing it's going to be holding. No, sideline warning against Paris, so it's.
Okay, a sideline warning. That's why I didn't see the flag. It was way over there on the sideline.
Well, Lather picked up 19 on that carry, so.
You got to stay back and give people room there. Chain gang officials, they got to get through. Man in motion. They're going to give the jet sweep to him this time, and he's corralled after a short gain. Flags flying again. Good tackle on the outside by the Tigers, is making a 2-yard gain and not a 20-yard gain. Waiting for the signal from the official here on the penalty.
I kept waiting for the yard marker so I could see how much he actually gained on the carry, and nobody's moving, so I guess it's going to be a penalty against Olney. Maybe.
It is. He signaled against Olney. The announcers here said an illegal shift. There it is. Rather than move them back 5 yards and give them another first down, they're going to give them the 2 and just go second down. Well, Lenny, normally you take that penalty and back them up 1st and 15, but they're going to give them 2nd and 8 here.
Yeah. Well, Coach Claude's showing a lot of confidence in our defense. So there's
why.
Yeah. Tackled that guy for a loss.
Boy, Kohlmeyer shot in that backfield like a rocket. Now we're looking at 3rd and 10. All right, Brown's going to come out of the shotgun and probably roll left or right this time and look downfield.
Well, seems like he's worked better when he's rolled to his left, which you wouldn't think that being a right-handed quarterback, but
they're going to sub Curtis in now for Lathrop. And Olney wants a timeout. 9:07 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Be right back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields.
2-1. Coming out of the timeout, Olney looking at a 3rd and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Tiger defense really stiffened up since that first drive.
it has.
Screen out to the outside.
He's going to be short, though.
That he is. Pass complete out there, number 13, Braden Bergner.
Yep.
They blocked it well. He picked up 8 yards, but now looking at 4th and 2. Well, we've already seen a short 4th where they punted and it got blocked, but they weren't quite lined up in a punt formation looking to catch us off guard. Personally, the way the Tigers have moved the ball on you right now, I would think you'd want to back us up.
I think they're going to take another timeout.
They are. They're going to take another timeout by Olney. All right, 4th and 2. Olney trailing Paris 6-7. We'll be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
We're back, second quarter action, 8:19 to go. A big 4th and 2 now for Olney, and they're going to go for it with the ball at their own 48-yard line. Tigers have to be ready for that hard count here. He's lined up back in the shotgun, sends a man in motion, hands it off right up the middle, and he's dropped.
He's nowhere. He didn't make it.
Looking for a little deception with that man in motion, swinging him out to the left. Tigers didn't bite. They handed it off right up the middle and quickly shut it down for no gain.
So Paris will take over once again on
I think they lost a yard.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Because it's going to be on the Olney 47. Good eyes there, Beej.
Thank you. I'm not looking through the window.
No kidding. That window's horrible.
I'm watching on the little TV screen here. I get to watch the game on the laptop, so I move the camera right. Right back up the middle.
That's Krippus.
Brady Krippus scooting right through the middle. Paris was just picking up big chunks. We had the one big play at the beginning of the game, and since then it's just been almost like 6-7 yards every time we touch the ball.
Well, Colmeyer's never touched the ball since a 49-yard run.
That's true, he hasn't. Well, here's Colmeyer, hands it to him off the right tackle. He's got a seam heading down the field. First down and more. Still fighting and down around the 20-yard line. They still haven't stopped him, Lenny.
Colmeyer's determined now.
My goodness, he brings memories of, remember Mike Allstott, played for the Buccaneers years ago?
Yeah.
That kind of a runner, he just gets those legs going and he's going to drag the team down the field. Seven and a half minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tigers threatening again. Fake the handoff, give it to the second guy through.
That's Curl, I think.
I think you're right. Ethan Curl getting a bigger, just a more expanded role as the season's gone on this year.
Give Ethan 7 yards.
He's just a sophomore. Tigers haven't even attempted a pass yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Out of the shotgun again. Going to roll to his right. Dick's going to pick a hole. Up the right sideline. He's in for the touchdown.
He is.
Between the cloudy window and this little monitor here, I couldn't tell if he got in. Waiting for that official to come over and stick his hands up. All right. Paris up now, 13-6. There's the hold down that kicks up. That's good. Not near the pressure he had on that extra or the field goal attempt.
Well, it makes a difference. I think that just knowing you're just going for 1 point as opposed to going for that field goal, which is a lot more yardage. So you're thinking you got to put a little extra foot into it. So you're trying a little harder.
Probably a lot more pressure to go with it from
sure.
the defense. All right, Paris on top, 14-6. We'll take a quick break. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder.
Fourteen to 6, Paris on top, getting ready to kick off again. Well, I know we like to run the ball, but I don't think I've ever seen us go this long without attempting.
No, we haven't even
pass.
attempted a pass. And then I thought when Krippus came in, I thought, well, maybe Krippus was going to throw the ball. And
Short kick, bounces around the 35. It's loose on the ground.
It's still loose.
Olney did get it back.
Yeah, right there on the 30, it looks like.
That's something else we were talking about on the drive down here was that game last spring where we had like 3 onside kicks in the game. They were all inadvertent. We just couldn't kick off.
Yeah, we've kind of remedied that problem. England's been doing a pretty decent job.
That he has. All right, just over 6.5 to go here in the first half. Tigers bringing a little pressure from the outside. Very short gain. Lathrop didn't have very far to go that time.
Yeah, he maybe got a foot.
Yeah, yard marker just barely wiggling down there. Brings up 2nd and 10. The ball on the just past the Olney 30-yard line. Pass complete to the outside. They're going to knock him out of bounds, and long flag flying.
See what the flag's going to be. Olney's going to get penalized for a personal foul.
That's going to move him way back.
That'll be a 15-yarder there.
That'll be down inside the 20. All the way down to the 15-yard line thereabout.
Well, that'd be about right because they started at the 30 and 15 yards.
I didn't know if that went from the spot of the foul or
Well, I'm not sure either, but
if it happened around the line of scrimmage, then it wouldn't matter. Out of the shotgun again, looking deep to the left. Incomplete. Had a step on him. That's going to bring up 3rd and really long.
should be 3rd and 25.
Yep. Well, they're going to spread the wide receivers real wide. I don't know if I got a lens that can get them all on there. There we go.
Got 4 of them. 3 to this side, 1 to the other side.
Screen out here. They get a couple blocks cutting across the grain and get stuck pretty hard. The Tigers pursue pretty well, and cutting back through that defense is going to be difficult. Bergner was a little slow to get up off the ground that time.
Well, he picked up 5, though, on the play. So.
Fourth and like 20 yards to go. Again, they don't line up in a punt formation. They line up in a spread. The quarterback is the punter, it appears. Line drive kick.
It's going to get a good roll, though.
Norman Phillips barely gets a handle on it, loses it out of bounds.
Boy, we got a break there.
That we did. I didn't get the camera moved. That's what happens when I watch the game instead of the monitor here.
I wasn't sure he was going to actually field it, but then right at the last second, he went ahead and picked it up. And second thoughts now, he probably thinking I should have just went ahead and let that
one roll. Yeah, it was kind of a bouncing kick. Phillips tried to pick it up, and he got a handle on it, but was hit immediately. Kind of spun around and lost the ball. It rolled out of bounds. Paris will keep possession of it.
Looks like it's going to be on the Paris 32-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, our own 32. And the shotgun, hands it off to Kohlmeyer. Plows his way to about a 5-yard gain. Just over 4.5 minutes to play in the quarter. I'd like to see us just use that last 4.5 minutes on this drive.
Yep, take that big lead, go ahead and score, punch it in with just a few seconds left on the clock. So.
Second down and 4 for the Tigers. The shotgun again. Hands it off up the middle, hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage.
That was Kohlmeyer again, but he didn't get anything that time. I'm guessing he probably lost a yard. Maybe he lost a couple yards.
I think he did. It was 2nd and 4. It could be about 3rd and 5 now.
We got a better spot than what I thought.
Yeah, they were generous on that forward progress. All right, long 3rd down here. You think we'll see our first pass of the game?
I'm guessing not. I look for Dick to keep it himself and follow his blockers.
Oh, Olney jumped off sides.
That'll be close to 1st down, too.
How about a break there for the Tigers? The first long 3rd down we've had so far. Big gap right up the middle.
There's a flag on the play right at the end. I'm guessing probably an illegal block, maybe a block in the back.
Signaling against the Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold against Paris.
Well, you hate to see a penalty bring back a big gain like that. And got a 1st and about 15 to go now. They're going to hand it off right up the middle to Curl. Fights his way for what, about 3 yards?
About that, yeah.
Under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Got a couple subs coming in. I see Curl checking out. Kohlmeyer checking out. I saw Moeller come in, and I think Phillips. 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff.
Yeah, he
Ethan
slipped.
keeps it himself.
Yep, he lost his footing when he went to make a cut because he had a hole. But
we're fortunate they gave him any yardage there. He kept that knee off the ground long enough to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now looking at a 3rd and 10, minute 45 to go in the half. Tigers are bringing in 2 and 3 guys at a time. Yep, Tigers are going to call a timeout. Minute 23 to go in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
Tigers with 2 more timeouts. Olney only has 1 left in the first half. Uh-oh, looking for keys out there, Lenny. Somebody's going to be walking home.
That's not good.
Check my pocket. I've got mine. I didn't drive, but I got to get in the house when I get home.
Yeah.
All right, Twins each side for the Tigers. Nothing there.
Nothing.
Stoppage of the clock again. Olney's going to call a timeout so they can save as much as possible. About 1:15 on the clock. So we just called a timeout to run a keeper up the middle.
I guess, but they did have Krippus in it. The Wildcat, I guess. So
That they did. Just a minute left here. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. And this timeout brought to you by our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
definitely want to thank all those affiliate sponsors as well, because every little bit helps to put these games on. So
Yes, it does. Especially as the gas prices keep jumping. That's a lot of driving.
it is. And basketball season's just around the corner. Well, I think we've got, 2 more games after this one, and then hopefully at least a couple playoff games. So
Yeah. Girls volleyball still ramped up. I don't think they're going to have a lot of postseason stuff, but basketball is going to be busy before you know it.
it will be, yep.
Never too late to get on board. If you'd like to be a sponsor of our broadcast, just get a hold of myself, BJ Pheasant, or Lenny Irwin. You can get a hold of Jeff Chambers or Jim Blue, Clay Bess. High snap. Real floating kick out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Leave 1:09 on the clock. All right, Lenny, this is where a team like Olney makes me a little nervous.
It does, because they are able to throw the ball, and, just one good long pass play over the middle, the defender slips and falls or whatever, and
This plays right into their playbook. This is what they
does.
want to do. So they'll have the ball on their own 31-yard line. 1:09 to go here in the first half. Paris on top, 14-6. Two tight end set. Twins to the right. Looking back to pass as Brown throws it deep down the field. It's picked off. Intercepted by Ethan Dick. Tigers with another chance with a minute to go here in the half. Make some noise. And you got to put that one. You got to put that one on Dawson Brown there. He just overthrew him. He did hit Ethan Dick in stride, though.
yeah, he did.
All right, the Tigers got to open the offense up here a little bit, though. You've only got a minute if you're looking to score. I wouldn't expect them to just run the clock out here. They're going to try and get down the field.
Where are we at? On the 41.
Olney with no timeouts left. Paris still has a couple.
Yeah, see what we do.
Rolling to the right side, pass downfield. It's complete. Tackle
There it
missed. It's
is.
Trey Lee for the score.
"59-yard pass to Lee."
Finally lulled Olney to sleep, and Lee was wide open. Tigers up now, 20-6. Rogers to hold for England. Hold's good. Kick is good. All right, Paris goes up 21-6 over Olney. How big was that interception Lenny?
That was huge. And like you said, I think we kind of lulled Olney to sleep with our run game, and they just assumed we were going to run the option again. And Dick kind of rolled out like he was going to run that sweep that he's been running over to the right side behind all these blockers, and then he just stopped and chucked it down the field to Lee for 59 yards and a touchdown. So
something tells me that Coach Claude probably gave Ethan the option even on that play.
I think so, probably.
You know, roll out. They pick up all the blocks. If you got a seam, take off. If he breaks loose, chuck it down the field.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit him right on the money.
Well, Lee caught a pretty long pass last week, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, yeah. 43-yarder last week.
Did he score on that one?
Yeah, it was a touchdown.
So what you're saying is the only thing on the field that can stop Trey Lee is the end zone.
He's pretty fast.
Line drive kickoff, scooped up by Olney. Nowhere going there. Olney's going to get it with 43 seconds to go, no timeouts.
And the ball's going to be on about the 35-yard line, 34 maybe. Yeah, I guess 34. Hey, I found a clear spot down here in this corner.
All right. Lathrop hit hard near the first down marker. I think he's going to be just short, a gain of about 9.
Just is going to be short, not much, but
Olney running out of the hurry-up offense now with no timeouts. Twins to the right and left. Well, actually 3 receivers to the right. Taking a lot of time to call the play out. Wide receiver screen to the right. And runs right back into the Tiger defense. You know, they've run that play a couple times, Lenny, and they complete it. But that happens, you got to get upfield. If you're going to run back into the heart of the Tiger defense, you're in trouble.
yep.
That's the end. They couldn't get another play off.
They run out of time. So.
All right, the end of the first quarter has Olney on top, or Paris on top of Olney, 21-6. We'll be back in a few minutes here with halftime stats and look at the second half to come here on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. Your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Hey everybody, it's halftime here at Olney, East Richland High School. They're announcing their homecoming king and queen out there tonight.
That they are, and the band's all out there in a circle, and
Got a couple big tops on the left and the right, I guess what those are. Looks like a circus setup.
yeah, I guess so. I wonder what those were. They've been set up over there on the track, so. But yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Initially, I thought it looked like something Annette Funicello would have come out of on one of her beach movies or something back in the day, but I think it's a circus theme.
Must be, yeah, could be. All right, well.
Tigers on top 21-6 over Olney here at the first half mark. And Lenny, I offered to add up the passing stats for Paris, but you seem to have that well in hand. One attempt,
Yep.
one completion.
1 touchdown, so
I can add all those up. Those ones are easy to keep track of.
59 yards. And like I said, I think Paris had kind of lulled Olney to sleep because we'd been running those sweeps to the right side, left side. Dick's just been kind of following. He's been doing it out of a full house backfield, so he's just been kind of following his blockers. And, well, this time he stopped. Trey Lee was open down the field, and he chucked it 59 yards for the touchdown. So that's just, it was a good play. right there at the end of the half. We didn't have much time left, and if it works, fine. If it don't, well, you still got 50 seconds or so to regroup and do something else.
3 more tries. So,
yeah.
And a good bit of running by Trey Lee there, who broke a tackle on the run, had to catch the ball, keep possession, break the tackle, and then just outran everybody to the end zone.
That he did. So, well, like you said, Paris is up on top, 21-6 at halftime, and it is homecoming down here this week, so it's going to be a long halftime show. But
yeah, it's almost 14 minutes on the clock there before the start of the second half.
And then you know they're going to put the famous 3 minutes back on the clock when they come back out. So
that they will.
But anyway, we'll go ahead and run down some first half stats for you. For the Olney Tigers, I've got quarterback Dawson Brown, 3 carries for 6 yards. Braden Bergner, 1 carry for 2 yards. Hudson Lathrop's been the big full carrier, as I've got him 9 carries for 34 yards. I've got Carter Beard, 2 carries for a -2. Throwing the ball, Dawson Brown is 10 out of 15, and he was first 7 passes were all complete. He was 7 out of 7 before he threw an incomplete. He's, like I said, he ends up being 10 out of 15 for 86 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Ethan Dick did pick him off there right at the end of the first half. I've got Levi Eagleson, 1 catch for 10. Number 35, Kelby Stieber, I've got him 1 catch for 13. Zachariah Weiss, 5 catches for 44. And Brandon Bergner, 3 catches for 19. To recap, Olney scoring, they scored in the first quarter with 4:03 to go. It was a pass from Brown to Weiss, a 16-yard variety for the touchdown. But then we were roughing the kicker on the extra point attempt, so then they decided to go for 2, and the 2-point conversion was no good. Olney led at that point 6-0. But then it's been all Paris Tigers ever since then. I've got Ethan Dick, 5 carries for 43 yards. Kohlmeyer, I've got him for 4 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. I've got Eli Board, 2 carries for 6 yards. Norman Phillips, 2 carries for 4 yards. Ethan Curl, 3 carries for 10. And Brady Krippus, 2 carries for 11. And like BJ said, Ethan Dick is perfect throwing the ball. He's 1 for 1 and 1 touchdown of the 59-yard variety to Trey Lee. And now to recap the Paris scoring. Paris scored in that first quarter as well with 3:06 to go on that 49-yard run by Kohlmeyer. The kick was good, and Paris led 7-6. Then at 6:40 to go in the second quarter, it was a 12-yard run by Ethan Dick for the touchdown. The kick was good. Paris was up 14-6. And then 51.1 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It was that 59-yard pass from Dick to Trey Lee. The kick again was good, and that's where we stand at halftime. Paris is up 21-6.
All right. Well, I think we'll take another quick break then. We'll come back and talk about the keys to victory here in the second half in just a moment. You're listening to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Tom Carroll and his family and staff at Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home are dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports all Paris Tiger athletes. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Welcome back to halftime here from East Richland High School. Still about 7 minutes left in the halftime. Looking at the conference right now, Mount Carmel sitting in first place at 5-0, undefeated in the conference. Newton 4-1. They're 3-1 in the LIC. Casey Westfield is 3-2. So is Olney and Paris. Look at the conference standings. Newton is 3-1. Olney is 2-1. Casey is 3-2. Paris is 2-2. Then you get down into the cellar. Lawrenceville 2-3. Robinson 2-3. Marshall and Red Hill winless. And that's how they sit in the conference as well. The last four: Robinson, Lawrenceville, Marshall, and Red Hill. Kind of interesting there. You look at the in-conference games. You got Olney only playing 3 conference games, where the rest of us have played 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah?
I'll look back at some of the scores here. At the beginning of the year, Robinson and Charleston canceled their first game due to COVID. So did Mount Carmel and Red Hill.
Red Hill canceled a lot of games because we were supposed to play them for homecoming, and they opted out. So that's how come we picked up the team from Duggar.
Yep. Mount Carmel must have made that game up somewhere, because they do have 5 games, like the rest of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Tigers.
And some of the teams playing even on some Saturday games this year.
Lawrenceville usually always plays a Saturday game, it seems like.
Let's see. Tonight's game, we've got, see, it's October 8th. Yep. Lawrenceville at Robinson tonight. Mount Carmel is at Newton. Paris, of course. We're down here at Olney, and Red Hill will be at Marshall. One of them has to win.
Somebody's got to win, yeah.
Yeah, you can't both go winless. If they tie,
I
I'll
suppose
laugh.
they could. Yeah, I suppose they could go play the 0-0 tie, I suppose.
Casey's going to play tomorrow afternoon against Oblong. And then next weekend, another Saturday game as Phelan takes on Mount Carmel. I'm not sure where Phelan's at. Phalen.
I'm not either. I think next week, we go to Robinson next week, I think.
Double check our schedule there. I believe you're right. Yes, we are away at Robinson next week. In case you're curious, the bus is going to leave at 4:15.
Okay.
Yeah. And then a home game to wrap things up against Mount Carmel.
And then hopefully there's at least 1 or 2 playoff games after that. Hopefully.
And I just hope you've been joining us for girls volleyball this year as well. They still got a little ways to go. They play next Tuesday at Tuscola. And then they play, Tuscola's at home next Tuesday. They go away to Robinson on Thursday. After that, they've got 3 more games. The next week they'll have Neoga, Danville, and Newton. So 5 games left in the Lady Tigers volleyball season.
It's been kind of fun doing those. I didn't know a whole lot about volleyball, but Clay Bess has given me some pointers. I picked up a little bit just by listening to him on the PA and doing the game. So
I figure he sounds like he knows what he's doing.
Well, if he knows anything, he knows more than I knew.
Yes,
so
he does.
I trusted him, and Clay does a good job on that PA announcing. So
that he does, and I think we've come a long way in our broadcast since we started volleyball. We've even learned some of the rules.
Yeah, that we have.
We know the girl in the white shirt's called the libero. I've looked that up 3 different times because I keep forgetting what it is.
It is, yeah.
All right, we're 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. The Tigers have just come back out on the field, getting their warm-ups in.
Still haven't seen any sign of Olney yet, so.
So Lenny's second half action here for the Tigers. We always want to look at that key to victory. What do the Tigers have to do in the second half to ensure a win? And I think tonight it's just keep doing what you're doing.
I think so, Beej, because we're going to get the ball to start the second half. So I'd say just go ahead and keep it on the ground, pound it out, put together a long drive. Hopefully you score another touchdown and go up 28-6 and let your defense just play status quo. So.
And the defense has pretty much done that. The first drive, the first series of the game, we really kind of got pushed around a little bit by Olney's offense.
We did, yeah. They marched the ball right down because they had that first drive. They started on their 30, so they marched it 70 yards against us. And like I said,
dodged a bullet with a roughing the kicker call, and then they missed the 2-point conversion. And at that point, I wouldn't say nervous because we hadn't ball yet, but they had used over half of the first quarter on that drive.
That they did.
Converted a couple big third downs.
Well, they scored at 4:03 to go in the first quarter, but we turned around when they kicked off to us 2 plays later, and it was a 49-yard run by Kohlmeyer. So
since then, Paris has made some adjustments on defense. Guys are staying in their lanes, they're stretching the ball out, and we've been disciplined. We haven't bit off too much on those wide receiver screens or anything to the outside. It has that feeling, though, you're about one slip of a cornerback away from a big play, though, all the time.
Exactly.
They have completed a lot of passes out there.
They have. Well, like I said, Brown's 10 out of 15 for 86 yards and a touchdown, but he also has the 1 interception, too, where he just overthrew the guy a little bit. So.
And he threw it into double coverage.
Yeah, he did.
Not the best decision there. And it could have been drawn up like, hey, we're going deep to him. And he may not have had many options. Clock just getting ready to expire here, so they'll tap a few minutes back on the clock.
Well, they always do. I'm not going to say they will, but it seems like they always do.
Once we got some scores from around the area.
Yep, they did. The famous 3 minutes. Back.
Yep.
I don't know why they don't just, if it's a 20-minute half, make it a 23-minute half. Or
Yeah.
If it's going to be a 15-minute half, make it 18 minutes. And
That would be too easy.
I guess.
We mentioned leaving it on the ground and grinding it out a little bit. When you look down the Paris scorebook there's a lot of guys that have gotten a carry tonight.
Yep.
And if you want to run the clock out and pound the ball, well, that's a luxury you'd like to have.
Yep, you need a lot of horses. And last week we ran a couple end rounds, one to Braden Atkinson. I think he scored a touchdown on it. He hadn't touched the ball yet tonight, so that's another weapon that we've got at our disposal. See who else has run the ball quite a bit this year that hasn't touched the ball much tonight. I guess maybe that's about it.
Has Moeller carried it yet?
No, Moeller hadn't carried it yet. He carried it last week. Let's see, what did Nick? Now I guess he just had the one carry for 14 yards. Atchison had the one carry for 68 yards, but it was a touchdown. So the Tigers do have a lot of depth at running back, so we've got a lot of different guys that can carry the rock. So
Eli has been surprisingly quiet tonight.
yeah, he's only got 2 carries for 6 yards. So I'm just wondering if he's still dinged up a little or not. So
He's pretty much been dinged up since day one, it feels like, this year.
it seems like it, yeah.
When you run the way he does, though,
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot of dings.
Pretty much, because he takes no prisoners. I mean, it's
No,
just,
he doesn't.
he just knows one speed straight ahead and just lower your shoulders and go for it.
What a coach likes to have, for sure. And I want to thank this halftime show being sponsored by Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home and also White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning.
Prayers go out to Tom Carroll, too. I heard he was up at Carl. So hopefully everything's going well with him. It makes a speedy recovery. But
Absolutely.
all right, Tigers are going back in the kickoff return. Looks like Phillips is going to be the deep back along with Atkinson. It looks like Kohlmeyer and probably Moeller are going to be the 2 up backs, I'm guessing.
Kind of looks like Ty King over there, 26.
could be, yeah,
Or 20.
okay.
Christian Miller, 23, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Miller.
He's made a couple good returns this year.
Fielded around the 25-yard line. Making a couple guys miss. Still out near the 50.
He's over the 50.
Good return by Atkinson.
And I don't see any flags on the play, so.
We've been blessed with some great field position tonight so
that
far.
we have. This will be the 3rd time we've started in the Olney side of the 50, so.
All right, let's see what we do on first down. 11:51 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And we're underway, ready for some football. Back in the shotgun again. Fakes the handoff, tosses out to Moeller. Makes a guy miss, and 2 guys bring him down after a very short gain. Thought he was going to drop it there for a second.
I did
It kind of
too.
scared me.
Yeah, I don't think he had a real good grip on it, but gained a couple on it. No, it looks like 1 to me, but.
Kohlmeyer checking in for Board as they're going to keep those running backs fresh in the backfield. Kohlmeyer in the shotgun. He's going to flip over to the other side of Ethan now. Yep. Ethan just keeps it himself up the middle, bounces off an official. He'd be near the first down. I have a feeling this one's going to come back around the flag thrown at the 48.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
It's going to march us back from the side of the foul. It's going to be second and about 18.
Yeah, 16 maybe, 17.
16, 17. We'll give him 17. Second and 17 here for the Tigers. I'm going to say 17 because the 50 would be like 11.
Yep.
Another 5 is 16. Another one. That's my scorebook. Hand off the board, hammering his way up the middle, and he's not going to get too far.
Yeah, he got about a yard maybe.
All right, this is the longest third down we've had of the evening.
It is. Third and about 16 now.
Ball marked at the Paris 45-yard line.
Kohlmeyer back in the backfield now.
I would assume if we're going to pass anywhere, it would be here.
Well, we got 3 out to this side, 1.
Pass complete to Norman. He runs right into the guy. They had Kohlmeyer jumping up and down, calling for the ball over there, trying to distract him. They got it to Phillips, but he had one guy to beat and ran right into him. That'll bring up 4th and 9.5.
Yep.
9 3/4.
England's back in to do the punting, so.
Standing at the 41, kicks from the 45. Gets his foot into this one.
It's going to be out of bounds, I'm guessing somewhere around the 26, maybe, 27.
Yeah, 27. He kicked it all the way down to the 5, but really pulled it out of bounds. .9:02 to go here in the third quarter.
All right, Beads. It's going to be up to our defense now. We're going to have to. You don't want to let these guys get any momentum going and get back into this.
No, you don't. You're up 3 scores, but nowhere near comfortable. When we scored 3 touchdowns and a half, there's no reason why they can't do it in the second half. So the defense has to step up and get some early stops here. Handoff up the middle. Lathrop's going to get a couple yards, but he's. Paris comes up with, they're going to give it to us.
They are going to give it to us.
All right, Tigers get possession here.
Paris will take over 1st and 10 from the Olney Tiger 30-yard line.
There's a break for the Tigers. They get another turnover. Now we need to do something with it.
Exactly, Beads. You definitely want to capitalize on their mistake.
End around, jet sweep again. Norman this time. Oh, hit hard.
Was that? That was Moeller, wasn't it?
9, Moeller. Yes, it was. Norman 7. The picture on the monitor is not real big here. Some of those numbers are hard for me to tell apart. Unless it's somebody like Ingham and they're just freakishly big.
All right. I'm going to give Nick 6 on that carry, though.
All right, Twins to the left. Out of the shotgun. Fake to Moeller, gives it to the second guy through. And
not much there either.
No, it wasn't. I didn't see who.
I'm not sure who made the carry. Colmeyer, I guess. That's who
Well,
they said. I'm not sure it was, but
it's whoever left. Colmeyer was back there. They faked it to him.
that's what I thought. They faked it to him and gave it to the second guy. I was thinking it was Curl.
That was my guess. They're going to give it to Board. Dances by a guy, runs into a pile. Could be close to a first down. Short enough they'll probably go for it. No, he got it. First down.
First down, all right.
7:10 to go here in the third quarter. First and 10 for Paris. Ball spotted at the 21.
Well, we started this drive on the 30, so if it's on the 21, it should still be fourth down by my math.
Yeah, maybe it's right on the 30 then. Hard to tell from here. Big gain up the middle. Colmeyer almost 7 yards.
That's what I'm going to give him, 7. Almost 8.
Colmeyer in the shotgun again. Hands off to him. Boy, just kind of sidesteps a tackle at the line of scrimmage and picks up the first down. Clock stops with 6:03 to go in the third as they move the chains. No chains to move, though. First and goal now from the 5. Couple wide receivers really wide to the left here. Handoff up the middle to Colmeyer again.
Not much that time.
He lost a yard.
Yeah, lost a yard.
Well, we're halfway through the third quarter now. Well, when you're up 21-6, I like watching that clock run like this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our biggest ally.
It is right now.
Twins to the left, one wide receiver wide to the right out of the shotgun. Going to hand off again. Loses his footing and dropped right away. Gave it to Board that time. I know we've had a lot of success, but does it not look like we're running the same play over and over?
It seems that way, yeah.
And I know you're running it out of slightly different formations, slightly different personnel. They're doing a read option. He's picking different holes, but when you're just looking from the booth here, it looks like the same play.
Pretty much the same, yeah.
Out of the pistol formation, 3rd and 6. Ethan keeps it himself, tries to cut inside the defensive end.
Nothing happening either. He gained a couple maybe, but
back up to about the 8-yard line. 4th and goal from the 8. We've kicked it before. You wonder if they'll. What the play is going to be here. Trust your defense and go for it and just pin them down on the goal line. The Tigers just going to let clock run down.
Well, we tried one field goal. Do you try another one?
Now they're going to let as much time run off the clock as they can. They stop the clock with 3:26 to go in the third quarter. All right, Paris with 2 timeouts. Olney still has 3. We lead 21-6. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
Get some baseball score updates. You said the White Sox lost?
Yep. White Sox lost to the Astros 9-4. The Brewers beat the Braves 2-1. The Dodgers and Giants are just now getting started. And the Red Sox are leading the Tampa Bay Rays 8-6.
At least we got a few Cubs in the postseason, albeit on different teams, but
This
got
is
a
true.
few guys I can root for. All right, out of the pistol formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Ethan looks left, now back right. Throws it intercepted in the end zone, or just shy of the end zone. And they're going to drop him at the 2-yard line. A late flag comes in. That'll be a personal foul, probably against the Tigers. And that's going to push him off the goal line. Oh, a late flag like that. That's going to be a personal foul against Paris. That's a frustration kind of foul there. And that puts him. That takes you off like the 3 or 4 yard line and moves you out to nearly the 20.
About the 30 maybe. Yeah, I guess you're closer to right. About the 20.
17, 18, 19 yard line. Not our best looking play of the night there, Lenny.
No, it wasn't. And we called the timeout, but it looked like there was some confusion in the backfield.
It was.
Because he went to hand off, and there was nobody there to hand off to. So
Going to pitch it to the left, and he's hitting immediately in the backfield, not getting away from that one.
No, he's not.
Landon Ingram on the big tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, they lost about 6 on the play. So
that's going to bring up 2nd and long now, about 2nd and 16. Ball back on the 13-yard line. Out of the pistol formation. Lathrop in the background. Looking for that screen. Tries to roll out. Finally just throws it away. Nobody anywhere near the ball.
and there comes a flag late, so
Yep.
I'm guessing it's going to be grounding.
That'd be a safety. Intentional grounding in the end zone is a safety.
Wow.
You got to throw that one away a little bit sooner. He holds on to it. And the Tigers get the safety. Hey, that bumps us up 23-6. And on top of that, we're going to get the ball back. So they were looking for intentional grounding.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was out of the end
Well,
zone.
and that's what it is. It was intentional grounding in the end zone.
I thought he was out of the end zone.
Oh, gotcha.
But
So that is a kind of an odd rule for football. If you're not a big football fan, intentional grounding means the quarterback throws the ball not near another teammate. He just throws it away simply to avoid getting sacked. It's like, no, can't get me. I threw the ball away. Ha ha ha. They won't let you do that.
right.
Now there are stipulations. You have to be so close to the line of scrimmage. You have to be within the pocket, so within the tackle box there. You can't be outside of your tackles. And if you do that in the end zone, any penalty in the end zone results in a safety. So 2 points for the Tigers, and on a safety, you get the ball back. So now, see, something like that happens in volleyball. I can't explain it. But I can explain the football penalties. That one squibs away down near the 30-yard line. We got some real estate around here. He's got some running room. There's a block in the back.
I don't see a flag.
Oh, we got away with it. Late flag.
Way late from clear down here.
You think that's for Kohlmeyer, though?
I'm not sure, but
Kohlmeyer was up here at like the 47, and I don't know if that was a blocky. He's tossing it up there now. Yep, illegal block in the back. And you could see it on Kohlmeyer. He wanted to block him, and he immediately changed his mind. He barely touched him, but he clearly had both hands on his back, and that is a block in the back. It just came from an odd. I didn't expect that official to throw the flag for that. I thought this other guy on this side would see that one.
Yeah, I thought so, but then when I didn't see a flag out here, I thought, hey, we got away with it.
I did too. Even with the penalty, though, good field position for the Tigers. We haven't started inside our 40-yard line, I don't think, all night. It's been great.
32 was the worst we started.
Oh, not too bad.
There's another flag.
Yep. Look at moving that pile for the Tigers.
There's
more flags flying. Eli Board, the ball carrier. That play should have stopped way back here at the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden it looked like a rugby match. Then the hands started flying. Okay, holding against the Tigers. Personal foul against Olney. All right.
So everything all set, so that play just never happened. We're going to do it all over again.
Yep, looks that way. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. I'm glad they just offset it and they don't do, 10-yard penalty, 5-yard penalty. It's a 5-yard difference, and that would probably get a little confusing. So they offset, and we'll do it again. First down for the Tigers. Do-over. Like playing in the backyard, just
Looks
do-over.
Like Trippus is in the backfield now.
Yeah, that was Krippus. Faked the handoff to Kohlmeyer, kept it himself. Picks up a couple yards. Second down and 8. Ball at the Paris 46.
And the main thing is that the clock's still running.
Just over a minute now, 1:03 on the clock. If you're following the clock on my scoreboard, that's kind of an estimation. It's close.
Oh, had Trey Lee wide open out there again, but he was way short of being there.
That is a shame. It almost looked like he wasn't aiming at him. He missed him so much. I didn't see if anybody bumped him or if he slipped or anything, but he just didn't get anything on that throw.
No, he didn't. Now it's going to bring up a third down and 8. So
third down and 8, 52 seconds on the clock. 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield with him. Gets the throw up, and it's dropped.
Dropped. Colmeyer was out there too, and he just flat dropped it.
Yeah, that's the only, he hit him. That's the only way to explain. He just flat dropped it.
Dropped it, yeah.
You won't see that happen very often.
Not very often, not from Brian.
And Ethan Dick took a shot on that pass, too. All right, 4th and 8 for the Tigers. England back to punt for the Tigers. Caught at the 25-yard line, and Tigers with great pursuit wrap him up after about a 12-yard gain or so. Olney gets possession, 34 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. I felt like we rolled through the first half pretty quick. This 3rd quarter's taking a little longer.
It's kind of drug.
A few incompletions, a few penalties. We got through the first half in about an hour. We're looking at about 40 minutes already. Only getting everybody in position out of the pistol formation again. Hands off and dropped in the backfield.
Wow.
Ooh. You know, in golf, when you have to replace the divots, you take a. They might need to replace a divot out there after that tackle.
They might. You're right there, Beej.
There's going to be like an outline out there. Somebody may twist an ankle. They need to fix the field. My goodness.
Well, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your Tigers are up 23-6. We got 12 minutes of football left.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Get right back into it in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp, work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway. Boy, Brown just does get away back there.
Incomplete.
He was lucky to get that one away.
Yeah.
Good, again, good pressure in the backfield by the Tigers. Talking about the 3rd quarter taking a while. You start throwing incompletions like that, this 4th quarter could take a while.
Might take a while as well. Olney's down 3 scores, though, so.
Incomplete again.
Oh,
They give it to him?
They going to give him that?
No, incomplete.
Okay.
Big 4th down here. You've pretty much got to punt it, don't you?
Well, you would think.
He is lined up way farther back than he has been any other time. He's going to let it roll this time. Tigers just about touched it, though.
I thought Dick was going to almost kick it.
Still blowing whistles. Olney's trying to say they touched it. The officials are saying nope. I never did see the penalty flag there, Lenny.
I didn't either. I'm not sure what that was all about.
The official made the call. It's got to.
I think it was a personal foul against Olney.
It appears to have been.
Well, I'd done marked it down as our ball on the 14, and now it's going to be clear up to the 29. So a lot better field position.
Absolutely. Makes you wonder why we're passing it now.
I don't know.
Another incompletion there.
I guess maybe it's just they're trying stuff. So.
I really did not expect him to throw the ball there at all.
No, I figured we'd grind it out the rest of the way now. Just.
Ethan's going to keep it himself around the left end. He's got some real estate. Very close to a first down. All right, 3rd and short, only about a yard to go. The clock is ticking anyways. We should be able to pick a first down up here. Dick's going to keep it himself. Stumbling and still picked up 2 or 3 more yards. All right, a first down. We're going to be able to get that clock running again. Kohlmeyer this time rumbling for about a 7-8 yard gain.
Yeah, he is.
Second and short for the Tigers. 9:49 to go. Clock running.
Well, this is what we thought would happen the whole second half, but we'd just grind the ball out and run the clock down. And
Looking to pass again, though. Wide open.
Lee had it, but couldn't hang on after the contact.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. We run the same inside handoff, draw play, read option for 3 quarters. And then with 9 minutes on the clock, we open it up. Fakes the handoff. Dick keeps it himself up the middle for the first down. Stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Let's get it going again. Sure, it'd be a little more comfortable if you weren't leaning to the right.
Yeah, I've only got a couple spots I can see through out this window, so.
Big gain down the left side.
That time it was Moeller.
Garrett Huffman, number 8.
8, okay.
Has a new one for us. Made the most of his 1 carry so far tonight. Second and very short for the Tigers. Ball at the Olney 32. Be nice if we could go 30 yards in 8.5 minutes. And
Well, I'd say we got to call a timeout because the play clock was down to 1, but the game clock wasn't running.
well, it was out of bounds.
Oh, okay.
They went out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Okay,
And
okay. I thought it would still start again, but apparently not. My bad.
that puts us down to 1 timeout. Olney has 3 left. So I guess we'll take a real quick one ourselves here, Lenny, and we'll be right back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
.846 left to go in the ball game. Paris on top of Olney, 23-6. Two receivers wide to the right, one to the left. Dick in the shotgun. Bring a man in motion. They fake the handoff to him now. There's the deep pass off the jet. Another drop.
Atkinson was down there wide open, but he turned to catch it, and then the ball sailed over him, and he tried to readjust, but boy, that would have been an easy 6, though.
You know, he missed that one pass to Lee where I thought he just missed him. Other than that, he's had the ball in guys' hands. Not the easiest catches, but catchable balls all night. He could have a big passing line tonight.
He could have, yeah.
Wow, look at all those incompletions in a row.
5 in a row now.
And at least 3 of those 5 are catchable.
Plus the interception to start that, so.
Look at that.
And Dick says, well, I'll just do it this way.
All right. He was intending on scoring one way or another. 8:34 on the clock. Paris adds to their lead. (29-6), pending the extra point attempt. Snap, the hold. Kick is good.
Yep.
All right, it's 30-6. We'll take a real quick break and be back here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Golf season will be here before you know it. And Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com.
It's 30-6, 8.5 minutes to go, give or take, here in the ball game. You know, those penalties, the incompletions, they slow this game down at the end. Touchdowns really slow the game down, but I don't mind so much when we're the ones scoring them. It makes it a little more tolerable. And we've got a new kicker out there, Lenny.
Miller. Yep. Christian Miller is going to kick it off.
Squibbler rolls around the 30. They just fall on it. Oh, 8.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for Olney at their own 29-yard line.
Yep, 29.
Well, since that first drive at the beginning of the game, Lenny, the Tiger defense has really stepped it up.
It has. They have refocused, readjusted, or whatever, but
been a turnover or a punt every time out. Big changes coming up with the Tiger defense there. Everybody's switching around.
A lot of dirty uniforms, too, for the Tigers.
Interference there. Flags are flying.
Yep, Phillips.
They threw a quick slant to that outside receiver, and everybody on the property saw that one.
Yep,
no doubt.
Phillips just got there a little too soon.
And that'll move them all the way up to their own 44-yard line. First time I'd seen him really try that pass tonight.
Yep.
Fake the inside handoff. Brown keeps it himself. And swallowed up.
He is sacked for a big loss of about 4.
Brought down by half the defensive line. He just hit a wall of white.
Yeah, he did.
Two backs in the backfield out of the shotgun this time. Looking to his left. Rolling out, now spinning back to his right. Throws a screen, and Tiger's right there to stop it. Another flag flying.
See, you caught it.
That's kind of face mask territory there. There were no black jerseys around as he was going down. But then again, I think we're declining it, so it must have been on them. The official going back and forth to the other guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Now he's going to do a lap and go back talk to the other guy again. Okay. They're picking up the flag. Okay. So how's that happen? Do you throw a flag and say, I saw this, and somebody says, no, 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 he didn't do it? You assume he did something? They don't just drop the flag. I've always wondered that.
I don't know.
Got overruled?
I guess. It's going to be 3rd and long now, about 16.
Deep down the right side. Intercepted. Norman Phillips there with the INT, and Brown just underthrew him. Phillips was in the right spot. Tigers will get the ball, about 7:21 to go in the game. Well, I hope they run the ball now. Run some time off the clock here towards the end of the game. Tigers up 30-6, 7:21 to go. We'll get the ball 1st and 10 at our own 34-yard line. Kripp is a quarterback, keeps it himself. Doesn't pick up much there.
Maybe a yard.
Just under 7 minutes to play. 2nd and about 8 yards to go. Krippus looking to his right. Pass complete. Get it to Pinkston. Finally, they bring him down. Pinkston's first catch of the night.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I like utilizing the tight end like that. Just an added weapon to the offense.
I thought we were going to a lot at the beginning of the season, and then it's like we forgot he was there.
Trips to the right this time. Kripp is just sweeping to the left on his own, following the blockers to the sideline.
I'm guessing he picked up another 8 or so.
Stayed in bounds just inside the 1st down marker, about 1.5 yards short.
Well, you wonder if Dick's hurt or if they're just resting him or.
You know, when you're up by 24 with 5 minutes left, you might as well pull a couple guys out,
Yeah.
get some experience for the other ones. Save an injury. Wide open down the sideline.
7, Norman Phillips.
Yep. Tigers go up 36-6. Low snap to get the hold down, but the extra point attempt is partially blocked, I think. So Tigers up by 30, 36-6. 5:12 to go in the ball game. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
Redhill 16, Marshall 14.
5 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers up now, 36-6 after that big touchdown pass from Krippis to Norman. Tigers looking for their 5th win on the season. Playoffs or not, Lenny, that guarantees us a winning season.
Yep.
A lot of years we didn't see one of those, and now it's pretty much expected every year. We've kind of got to that point in the program.
Yeah, well, we're kind of liking it.
Another low, squirmy kick down there, going to be picked up around the 25, and no return. Look at that defense. And we do have a Tiger down. He's up and heading off the field.
It looks like 5, maybe 5 or 6.
Looks like Ethan Curl.
It's either 5 or 6. I don't see a 6 on the roster. So. So it's going to be Olney ball on about their 27.
Well, if Ethan's anything like his dad, he's going to get off that field, and you can check me out over there.
Yeah.
The other team's not going to see me hurt. All right, 1st and 10 now for Olney. Fake the handoff, pass over the middle. It's caught somehow. Hanging on to it. That's a big 1st down. I'm not quite sure how Weiss hung on to that one.
I don't know either, but.
I thought for sure that one was going to get away from him. Hands it off this time. And I didn't move the camera. Good grief. Sorry about that, folks.
Lathrop on the carry. He picked up about 5.
.438 on the clock. Give the inside handoff on the jet sweep. Out of bounds. Olney picking up some chunks of yards now.
Yeah, they are.
Brown back in the shotgun again. Twins each direction. They're going to bring a man in motion. Hand it off to him. Swinging around the right. That's Weiss. Jet sweeps left and right now. First and 10 at the Paris 20 now. A lot of white jerseys out there right now for the Tigers, Lenny.
Yeah, there are.
And you can tell the difference. Out of bounds. Around the 358 mark. Where are they going to mark that one at? Around the 15-yard line?
14.
14, yep. So give him 6 yards on the carry, 2nd and 4. Tigers swapping out cornerbacks on the far side of the field. Three receivers wide to the right, one to the left.
False start.
That'll back him up a little bit. Brown's going to keep it himself, trying to get to the sideline.
And he's not going to make it.
Nope. Pick up maybe 5 yards or so. No, not even that much.
About 4, though.
Yep. Gonna be 3rd down, about 4. 3.5 minutes to go. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, it is. Who caught it? 13.
Brings the score 36-12. Going to go for the 2-point conversion here, Lenny, but you notice the play clock down to 5 seconds. 2.
They didn't. No. Delay a game. No, they called a timeout. So. Wow.
Just did get the timeout called in time. Oh, that'd be a killer to go for 2 and bump that back, and then you're looking at a really long kick if you do try to kick it. So, all right, we'll go ahead and keep this one right here. We'll take another timeout in just a moment. This timeout being brought to you by Farm Credit Illinois and Prospect Bank. (36-12) the score, but Tigers on the right end of this one so far. Looking to improve their record to 5-2 on the season, with Robinson and Mount Carmel on the way. Five wins won't guarantee you a playoff spot, but it's pretty darn close.
It's
all but a given.
It's a big win down here for us tonight, that's for sure.
Going for 2. Brown rolling out. Now he's scrambling. Looking the other side. Floats it into the end zone. He drops it. Incomplete. And that'll leave the score 36-12. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment here with another Tiger offensive possession on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
36-12 the score. 3:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Tigers ready for another offensive possession. All right. I'd like to see us run some clock this
I
time.
would say just get this final 3 minutes and 12 seconds in the book, and let's go home with a W.
Is that Atkinson with the
I
return
think
over
it
there?
is, yep. But you know these young kids that got the clean white jerseys, they're wanting to play too, so they're wanting to get out there and do something. So
all right, if you're one of those parents that drove an hour and a half tonight to watch your child play for 10 seconds,
heck yeah.
now is your time to shine. They're not going to take it easy.
No, they're not. It's going to be Paris ball on the 45, so. Looks like we got another new quarterback too, don't we? Number 10 maybe?
That'd be Rogers.
Yeah, Drew Rogers.
Kohlmeyer gets the handoff. Good open field tackle there to bring him down after a gain of about 6 or 5, depending on where they spot it here.
I'm going to give him 5, and that'll put him at 99 yards for the night.
Oh, they're bringing him out. Needs one more carry.
We got Drew Rogers in the quarterback now for the Tigers, so.
Under 2.5 minutes to play now.
Play clock's down to 5 now.
Inside handoff. Christian Miller.
Look at him go. He's gone.
Another Tiger touchdown. There's a flag down, Lenny.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't see that one. Well, it's probably going to come back. So
Down around the 38-yard line.
Holding Paris, yep.
Miller's got some speed.
Well, he still ended up gaining about a yard.
Yeah.
Let's see, where am I going to put him at?
Run out of spaces.
Yep.
Gonna be a Tiger first down. Got the camera a little too far ahead that time.
Who carried the ball that time for Paris?
Calvin Rigdon, number 21.
Another new number.
Yep, big gain there for the Tigers.
Jaden Quinn that time.
A lot of white jerseys out there for the Tigers. They got the still moving the ball.
Oh, just tripped up.
Shoestring tackle
Yeah,
from the
it
back.
was.
Okay, second down, clock running inside of 50 seconds. Well, we have to run one more play. And the starters will come back out now, go in victory formation and just
Yep.
take a knee. And that'll do it. We won't need to run another play.
Nope.
And the Tigers are victorious tonight. 36-12, that is your final score. All right, we'll take a break and come back and look at some post-game stats for you in just a moment. You're listening to Tiger Football on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers victorious tonight, 36-12. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. Lenny, he started off a little rough on that first possession, but after that, it all went Paris's way.
It sure did, and that's what we really needed. We needed to come down here and get that victory to make us at least what I think is playoff eligible. We're sitting at 5-2 now, so it's not a guarantee, but 5 wins used to get you in for sure. But it'd sure be nice to get at least one more for sure.
Well, I've seen us go 5 wins. Back in like 90 or 91, we went 5-4 and missed the playoffs,
Yeah.
but doesn't happen too often. Generally, a winning season will get you in.
Well, that's what we're hoping for anyway. So Coach Claude's still down on the field talking to his boys. And, you know, like you said, I thought we was going to be in for a shootout tonight when Olney took the opening kickoff, marched it right down the field, and took almost 8 minutes of the first quarter before they finally scored on a 16-yard pass from Brown to Weiss. But after that, it was pretty much all Paris till there late in the fourth quarter when Brown finally threw another touchdown pass to Bergner. But by then the score was definitely out of hand. So All right, so with that being said, we'll go ahead and recap some stats. For the Olney Tigers, I got Brown, their quarterback, 5 carries for 6 yards. Braden Bergner, 2 carries for 21. Hudson Lath, their big tailback, had him 13 carries for 33 yards. Zachariah Weiss, 2 carries for 16. And Carter Beard, 2 carries for -2. Turnovers, Olney they lost a fumble. Parrish recovered, and he threw 2 interceptions, one to Dick and one to Phillips. But he still ended up 13 out of 22 for 116, 2 touchdowns, and the 2 interceptions. Catching the ball, I had Zachariah Weiss, the big stud out there, as he caught 6 balls for 63 yards. Bergner had 4 catches for 30 yards. I had Kelby Stieber, 2 catches for 11, and Levi Eggleston had 1 catch for 10. For your Paris Tigers, Ethan Dick, 10 carries, 98 yards. Brian Kohlmeyer, 9 carries, 99 yards. Eli Board, 5 carries, 8 yards. Norman Phillips, 2 carries, 4 yards. Ethan Curl, 4 carries, 11 yards. Krippus had 5 carries for 22 yards. Moeller had a carry for 6. Garrett Huffman had 1 carry for 9. Christian Miller had 2 carries for 5. Calvin Rigdon, 1 carry for 8. And Jaden Quinn, 1 carry for 14. Throwing the ball, I had Dick. Well, let's see, what did I have him for? 3 out of 9 for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Krippus was 2 for 2 and a touchdown. And I had Trey Lee with 1 catch for 59, Pinkston 1 catch for 13, Phillips 1 catch for 7, and Moeller 1 catch for 1. So, hey, Coach is up here already.
Yeah, he was moving.
He hustled up here. Good job, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Coach Claude joining us here in the booth tonight. Coach, we got the 5 wins. That's always kind of a watermark there on the season. You like to get to that point. But congratulations on a good win tonight.
Thank you. We told our players all week, we've not left the 1-0 mantra since going 0-2. But we talked to them all week about being eligible. And, I think if you're realistic and you know what last season would have probably been, and knowing that we were 5-1 in the spring, I mean, this would be the 5th consecutive year that Paris is eligible for the playoffs. And I think that's an awesome deal for our program, for our kids, and our entire school and community. We just came out and they did it. They did everything that we preached all week long. I mean, we weren't perfect, obviously, but we played physical. I mean, we were great up front. Our backs blocked really well. We ran the football hard downhill, and we made some plays in the receiver game. And defensively, I mean, outside of just one, it was a mental error more than anything. It was a mental. I mean, we were in man and we didn't follow. Well, one side was in man and we didn't follow it across the field. And it ended up being a touchdown, but. Special team phase was really, really good. Landon Ingram, right now he's hanging in there. Obviously, our thoughts are with him and their entire family, but he did a great job kicking it. He's done a great punting tonight. His punts were booms. He put them out of bounds, didn't give guys an opportunity to get big returns, and they had some skill guys back there. We were kind of concerned about their athletes on the edge and the perimeter. So really happy. Just obviously when you get to number 5, you know that there's still another one left, and we'll enjoy the night and then try and get ready to go get number 6.
Yeah, we're back on the road again next week down at Robinson, I believe.
Huge one, obviously opportunity to go win, to be 1-0 on the week and get your 6th win. And like I told them down there, I said we'll enjoy the weekend. The theme of the week this week was obviously to get eligible. And next week it'll be clinch. And don't leave any doubt headed into week 9, knowing that you're going to be a playoff team. And then
we're looking at matchups at that point, Every win makes it that much more enjoyable in the playoffs then, so.
And Robinson's a good football team, and I don't know what their deal was tonight. They're 3-3 going in. I think someone said they were losing at the half, but, they're still going to be in the hunt numbers-wise.
Yep.
They got an Olney team left and what have you, plus us. So. They're going to come out swinging, and it's going to be a home game for them, so they'll be ready to play, obviously. But, right now our thoughts will be to try and get 6, clinch, and then everybody knows Mount Carmel's obviously a really good football team this year, and as they have been, consistently over the course of time for a really long time. And
that's the kind of game you want before going into the playoffs.
No
So you don't
question.
want to push over. You want battle tested. You want to know what that's like.
And you want and from a coach's standpoint, you want to be able to go make sure you've got that 6th victory. You're going to the playoffs, and now your kids can just play like their hair's on fire and have nothing really to lose and just go
That's right.
play and have a test right before week 10, hopefully. That's the goal.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll be there next week rooting you on.
I
So
appreciate it, guys.
good luck. I'll let you get back to the boys there, and we'll see you next week.
Everybody be safe going home. Appreciate you guys. Go Tigers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you.
That's Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelter checking in with us after the game. I sure appreciate him coming up like that every week, because you never know if he's got to jump a fence or find an opening or hop on a cart, or who knows how he gets up here
I don't
sometimes.
know, but he got up here in a hurry tonight, because when I looked down there, when I started stats, they were still in the huddle down there on about the 20. And
There's actually a hole in the fence down here right about the 30. There's a gate, so I thought he might have to go clear to the concession stand, but he was able to get around, so.
Good deal. Yeah, we always enjoy hearing from the coach and getting his perspective on the game, and I know the fans listening and watching back home enjoy it as well. So, once again, the Tigers come away 36-12 to get our 5th win of the year.
All right. Well, we'll be due for another broadcast next Friday, more Tiger football, but be ready for some volleyball games between now and then. I'm sure we'll pick up a couple of those on the way. For Illini Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. You've been listening to Tiger Football here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.